Well, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name's John from Cooking Around the World. Today, this is episode 2 of my weekend. I made the bread yesterday on Friday. Today is Saturday lunchtime and it's cream of asparagus soup. Come on, let's get cooking. Right, so this is recipe number 2, part of my weekend getaway, if you like, which started on Friday with my light wholemeal bread recipe. So we've got to have bread for the weekend, and now we're going to have some cream of asparagus soup to go with it. So these are the ingredients all lined up, ready to go. So firstly, we're going to start chopping our onion and getting that underway. Okay, firstly we're going to make our stock, and I've got 2 salt reduced chicken stock cubes here, and to these cubes I'm going to add 400 mils of boiling water. There we go, and we'll just dissolve them and they can sit to one side waiting for me to get the rest of the ingredients ready. Now I do realise asparagus is very seasonal, so you could make broccolini soup as a substitute, particularly if you're in the northern hemisphere. Weight for weight, you can substitute that with broccolini. Right, next we're going to deal to this asparagus. Now, because we are using all of this asparagus, because we're putting it through a sieve, you can include the sort of woodier parts of it. What we're going to do is put it through a food processor and then sieve the liquid to get those bits out of it. Oh, very woody down the bottom there. Right, let's get those in a bowl and off to one side. Right, let's also get our onion ready, because that will be the first thing into our butter. So just half of a large onion will be fine. And there we have our onion all finished. Let's get a saucepan on and some butter on. Right, first in with our butter. A tablespoon is what we'll be needing here. That might not be enough. Just pop that in. Never have too much butter. And also in with a little bit of oil to stop the butter from burning. Now you might notice a little indentation in the saucepan here. Well, this is because one Christmas I took the kids camping, and we had a big tent and about 48 pegs to bang into the ground, and I'd forgotten the hammer. So guess what was used instead? In with the onions. Let's get back to the cooking, eh? There we are. Well, now we're going to low heat saute these for around about 15 minutes till they're really nice and soft and translucent. Right, those onions are starting to smell almost cooked. Let's go and have a look and see if they're soft yet. Well, they're almost on the turn, aren't they? About to turn brown, so let's turn them right down. And let's get the stock in there. Okay, now that they're all nice and soft, let's pour in our stock, and we're going to simmer this for another 10 minutes. And then we'll come back. Now that we've got this to a rolling simmer, we can put our asparagus in. And we're going to cook the asparagus till it's only just starting to give way. We don't want it all floppy so that it becomes a mush. And I'll come back when that's done. Also at this stage, you might want to add That's the wrong way around. Some nutmeg. There we go. Okay, that asparagus is soft, so we're going to take this off the heat. I'm going to fill a sink of water, and then I'm going to put this saucepan in the water to cool it down quicker. Okay, now we're going to process our soup in our food processor. You can use a stick blender and leave everything in the saucepan if you want. We want to give this a good blitz so that we get it as fine as possible. And there we go, that's half of it that I've whizzed up. So we're still going to have to strain this. Right, here's our sieve. Just get the other half of it and we'll put that through. And we'll just use a spoon to encourage it through the sieve. Okay, once it's all through the sieve, then back into the saucepan and back onto the heat. Now it's time for seasoning. Start off with half a teaspoon of salt, and then you'll want a good grind of black pepper. And also a little pinch of cayenne pepper, and I mean the pinch. Here we go. And we'll stir all that in. Right, let's taste that. Oh. Oh yes. Now, our cream. 1/4 of a cup is what we need. There we go. And that should increase the texture. Just make sure you don't boil it. Okay, let's turn that right down now and have another taste, and we should be ready to serve. Oh, absolutely fabulous. Right, this is something I like to do with my asparagus. And this is just a couple of dessert spoons of Parmesan cheese, and then 2 tablespoons of cream, and just whip them together until they become stiff, or thicker anyway. Okay, there we have it. All served up. And I guess we better have a taste. Oh my gosh, that is heaven. Oh wow. Now this is the bread that I made yesterday. Oh wow. Oh, you've got to make this. Boy, this is nice. I hope you make this. If you've made the bread, you might as well make the soup. If you've made the bread, you might want to join me for dinner also, where I'm going to put together a heavenly sandwich made with that bread. Okay, I will catch you on my next recipe.